This is the Barbados Today evening news for Monday, October 28th. Thank you for joining us. I am Marie-Claire Williams. Barbados' tourism product is in line for a major boost from the European market following the introduction of a thrice-weekly flight out of Germany. The island welcomed its first non-stop flight from Frankfurt at around 2:50 this afternoon. The Eurowings flight LH5432, a subsidiary of Lufthansa Airlines, touched down at the Grantley Adams International Airport with almost 300 passengers on board. After handing out welcome gifts to the passengers, Tourism Minister Kerry Simmons said the decision by Lufthansa to fly to Bridgetown was a show of confidence in the Barbados economy.
We also are privileged this evening because we are in a position where we will be having our first ever scheduled non-stop direct flight with the Lufthansa Group out of any gateway in continental Europe. And this is a large step in the right direction for Barbados. We are this evening, I have no doubt, the envy of the entire Eastern Caribbean, because even though Lufthansa has had a relationship with some of our larger competitors in the north, for example, the Dominican Republic and Cuba, the reality is that for these smaller islands in the southeast of the Caribbean, this is the first time ever, and we have gone where none of our associates have ever been able to go before.
Barbados is among 3 destinations chosen by the airline to fly the retrofitted long-haul Eurowings aircraft. The other 2 are Mauritius and Namibia. President of the Democratic Labour Party, Verla De Peiza, has described the appointment of Juliette Bynoe-Sutherland to the post of Executive Chairman of the Queen Elizabeth Hospital as the most unprecedented assault on democracy ever witnessed in Barbados, and she's calling on the Senate not to allow the legislation to be passed. A statement from De Peiza condemned government's decision, saying the manner in which Bynoe-Sutherland was chosen was undemocratic. De Peiza added that while she is aware of Bynoe-Sutherland's qualifications, she cautioned that her appointment set a dangerous precedent. But Bynoe-Sutherland has received the nod of approval from Prime Minister Mia Mottley. Mottley endorsed her over the weekend during the Barbados Labour Party's 81st Annual General Conference as the right candidate for the job.
In small societies, there's a limited talent pool. There's a limited talent pool. And if we were to start saying that people who are related to each other should not work, then half of the government of Barbados would be in trouble. There are too many other stories, and I can tell you them from the Dems to the Bs to not even political establishments. What matters is that there is no patent conflict, that there is no attempt to be able to influence things inappropriately. And in your case, you report to a Minister of Health whose name is Jeffrey Bostic and who reports to me. Let's not get tied up. But secondly, Juliet's mission is to transition the hospital to an independent entity. We thought that it would have been appropriate to be able to go to a statutory board. And I commend Jerome for leading that effort.
Police are searching for 40-year-old Nicholas Brian Bishop, who is wanted for questioning in connection with a serious criminal matter. Bishop's last known address is Hoyts Village, St. James. He is brown-skinned, of medium build, and about 5 feet 8 inches tall. He is advised to present himself to the Whole Town Police Station, accompanied by an attorney at law of his choice. Police are asking anyone who may know of the whereabouts of Nicholas Brian Bishop to contact the police emergency number 211, Crime Stoppers at 1-800-8477 or any police station. The public is reminded that it is a serious offense to harbor or assist wanted people. Anyone caught committing this crime will be prosecuted.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
It's
Festive Friday at the Bridgetown Night Market at Pelican Craft Center. Kick off the weekend this Friday from 4 p.m. to midnight with loads of food, drinks, and entertainment. Get ready for Crop Over with the Rhythm Roots Street Parade. Party like it's Kadooman Day on the street around Pelican Village with costume revelers, music, and more. It's Festive Friday. It's Festive Friday at the Bridgetown Night Market at Pelican Village Center from 4 p.m. to midnight. Admission free.
Thank you for staying with us. We're back with news from the region. Health officials in Jamaica are denying an outbreak of hand, foot, and mouth disease, even as they acknowledged receiving isolated reports of cases of the disease. A government statement said that surveillance data indicate that there is no unusual number of cases in any area on the island. The Ministry of Education, Youth and Information has urged school administrators to take every precaution to prevent the spread of the disease and monitor students for symptoms. It said it will continue to collaborate with the Ministry of Health and Wellness to provide tips and prevent and manage the spread of the disease. On the international scene, a court in England on Monday heard that a global ring was involved in smuggling 39 people whose bodies were found in a truck near London last week. The driver has been charged with manslaughter and people trafficking. We get the details in this Reuters report.
Holding back tears, suspected truck victim Huang Van Tiep's mother says she believes her son was scammed into travelling to the UK. Tiep is thought to be among the 39 bodies found in a truck in Essex near London last week.
I see that my son was scammed. He was tricked because he believed that they would take them through their VIP option, not take him to England by putting him in a truck. If I had known he would be in a truck, I wouldn't have allowed him to go by keeping him here and told his brothers not to lend him the money he needed for the trip.
Anti-trafficking experts, migrants and their family members told Reuters that people smugglers offer different levels of service, from the most expensive VIP route, which involves using fake or recycled passports to fly to the UK, to the cheaper and more dangerous grass route. The going rate for VIP is around $14,000. Crossing between Britain and mainland Europe means going by sea, and anti-trafficking experts say stowing away on a container is the only option for all journeys, despite going VIP or via a cheaper ticket. 18-year-old Tiep had been working in France and was hoping to find work in a nail salon in the UK. British police are still working to identify the victims, seeking assistance from the Vietnamese government. Beijing says it's also in close contact with Vietnam about the deaths. Truck driver Maurice Robinson appeared via video link in an Essex court on Monday, charged with 39 counts of manslaughter and other offences, including conspiracy to traffic people.
And that's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook, and sign up for our breaking news alerts via WhatsApp. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals and Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM and Capital Media HD 99.3 FM. I am Marie Claire Williams. Good evening.